It takes 24 hours to travel from Hong Kong to Santiago, Chile, but with two-way trade on the rise, it's a trip that could be increasingly familiar to Hong Kong business people. Chile may not be a large market, but it's no small player, and bringing other Latin American countries like Peru, Bolivia and Ecuador ever closer.
Other than this market size, you may also look at the Chilean market of its liberalization effort. You see that Chile is for sure the most liberal market in the region, and also one of the freest economies in the world. So compared with other more protectionist countries like Brazil and Argentina next door, you will see that actually Chile is a pretty liberal and a ready market for Hong Kong products.
Chile's consumer sector is moving up, and Hong Kong's two-way trade with the country is in double digits. So Marco Hazan and his associates figured it was the right time to set up a Chilean business association for Hong Kong and Macau.
We felt that it was something that was pending in Hong Kong to have some representation of the Chilean business community. It's a community that it's not big, but it's very vibrant, and there's lots of opportunities going on, and there was no representation of the private sector. And we believe, especially in today's economy, there's going to be a lot of opportunities within Latin America and Asia in general.
Hong Kong exports to Chile rose 33% in the early part of this year, so Chileans are getting comfortable with Hong Kong-sourced goods.
Chile actually does not have many local production of consumer goods as a whole. So in this regard, many different types of consumer products such as electronics, fashion, toys, watch and clocks, jewelry, gifts and premiums, they are all sought after in the Chilean market. The only question is the free trade environment in Chile also draws a lot of competition, and we have to look for our niche. They love those apparel products that are practical, they're functional, and they are durable. So maybe they will buy some sporting gears that they can use for many years, and they are practical in a way that may be waterproof or they are breathable, and those are good items in the eyes of Chilean consumers.
Clothing, footwear and watches join telecom equipment as the main exports to Chile, while Chile's huge copper exports to the world are increasingly supplemented by other products, and Hong Kong is proving a growing hub for Chilean produce.
We feel there's lots of opportunities that haven't been exploited at its full potential up today. Obviously, copper is the probably most well-known export from Chile. But there's also lots of opportunities going on food, including wine, which is probably the most promoted up to now, and also services and investments. We think it's especially today that investments in most of the world are being questioned. We think that Latin America, especially Chile, with its stability and policies that it's been following, it's a good place for Chinese and Hong Kong, Macau investors it's a good place to look at.
Chile is one of the major suppliers of wine to Hong Kong last year. It ranked 7th last year in Hong Kong's wine imports. And you see that after the abolishment of wine tax in Hong Kong, we see the number grew even more faster. And we also see that a lot of Chilean wine companies are coming over to Hong Kong to set up offices and line up some agency or distribution agreements with Hong Kong distributors and agents to tap into the Asian markets, including the mainland one.
Marco Hazan himself runs a Hong Kong-based logistics business and believes Hong Kong is definitely the right location.
I always felt that Hong Kong was the best want to have one headquarters or one office in Asia, and to cover most of Asia, Hong Kong is the best place to be, definitely.